Hello everyone, my name is ILHUICAMINA, I come from Sons of Chaos Latam, and today we are with Puhan from NRG. I'm very sorry for the defeat. How do you feel after that long pause?
The pause on Haven.
Yeah,
I mean, it was whatever. We knew we had the game in our control. It didn't affect us too much just because I kind of already had an idea of what I wanted to call anyway. So I just had a good flow of how the game was going, or at least the map was going. And so it didn't really affect us too much. We kind of just goofed off.
okay, and also they was playing very good in the 1 and 2 map, but what happened in this last map?
We gave them too much room to work with on their defense, and we, at the beginning of the half, the first 6 rounds, I'd say at least 5 of them should have been ours, and every single B rush we had, they were able to retake, and we shouldn't be able to. We just were sitting ducks waiting for them, and kind of didn't really proactively do anything to stop the retake. So we just kind of got owned on the retake. But the game plan worked as far as us taking the site. We just couldn't execute the second part of that, which is closing out the round. And obviously, when you feel like you should have won 2 or 3 rounds straight and you lose all of them after winning pistol, I mean, it's very difficult to win. And it was just a really, really difficult situation for us because we kind of put ourselves in a hole on attack side by not closing out those rounds. Had we been able to close them out, we would have had more ults than them. We would have been able to have more control of the game. And we just weren't able to close the B post plants at all, which gave them like a 4-2, 5-2 lead or 5-3 or something. And then obviously after that, they had a lot of confidence and they 3-pushed a lot of places. And one time we forgot to place a turret to watch our flank. The other time we left A main completely. And both times they were able to catch us on flanks while we were hitting a site. So just rookie mistakes after that point forward. And, you know, when you win a pistol round and the second round and then you aren't able to close more rounds out to make it, like, that should never be an 8-4 half on a set. And it was. Like, it should have been 8-4 for us if we're able to just play correctly. And we just made too many mistakes and gave them the 8-4 lead. And then obviously they won the pistol in the next half, 10-4. So, I mean, once you're 10-4 down, we should have never been in that position in the first place. It just makes every round so difficult because they just have so much momentum gained. And yeah,
Okay, thank you very much for that long answer and very sorry.
it's okay.
That is very good teaching lesson. No, it's good to hear answer like that. And the next match, I think, is Crew, is the Latam team, but he has in the bottom of the table, and the last match is doesn't good, so this gonna be just relax match for you, or it gonna be a good preparation.
No, I mean, we don't take any team lightly, and Crew played really well in their last game as well. We know they have strong maps. Obviously, their whole map pool isn't super strong, but they have very, very strong maps. And we're just going to be as, prepared as we can be going into that game, just like we are with every other game. And I mean, now we can't afford to lose any more games. We've already lost 3. We're 1-3 right now. We're not going to take any opponent lightly. We never have and never will. We're just going to do everything we can to be able to, win out going forward.
Okay, and what is your prediction for the teams gonna pass in the playoffs?
I'm sorry.
What
What?
if you have any prediction for the teams gonna play the playoffs?
I mean, honestly, I have no idea. It's very back and forth at the top and at the bottom. It's very difficult to say who's going to make it because every team is so skilled, has so many different ideas. Anyone on their day can win, so it just makes predicting something like that very difficult. I mean, if you'd asked me at the beginning of the season, I would have had predictions, but now looking at how many teams are actually really, really good, obviously us being 1-3 would not have been my prediction. So it's really hard to know.
Okay, and also in this part of the tournament, what is the most part for you to? Sorry, let me think again. Okay, what is the challenge for you in this part of the tournament? What it was hard to?
The hardest thing
Yeah.
is now that we're 1-3. The hardest thing is the realization that we cannot lose any more games. I think that's the biggest thing, and I think that adds more pressure than we already had. But yeah, I guess that would be the most difficult thing, is knowing for a fact that we're not allowed to lose any more games, and kind of we put ourselves in such a deep hole now that it's going to be really hard to get out of it.
Okay, I hope they don't lose any more games, and have a good luck. That's all the questions.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
very
the
much for the video.